Hey everybody, this is Johnny Van Zandt from Leonard Skinner. You're listening to American Hearts Radio.
HarmonyBooking.com Web TV.
To Remarkable Essence. I am Dawn Kazi, your host, and I'm so glad that you decided to tune in with me on this evening. As you can see, I am outside in the park today. It's so beautiful out here. I said, why are we going to stay in the studio? We need to go outside and have a show. So guess what, people? We are taking the show outside right here at Piedmont Park in beautiful downtown Atlanta, Georgia. And today we have some wonderful guests that have joined us. We got a little bit of mime and magic. Now, I know you're asking, Dawn, what is going on? I thought you were all about health and wellness and empowerment. Well, guess what? Did you know that laughter is a natural medicine? A lot of people don't know that. So throughout the show today, we're going to have just a little bit of entertainment. We're going to have some fun. And you're going to learn some fun facts about what it means to laugh and be healthy as well. Speaking of healthy, I got my product of the month. It's called Pollen Burst. As you can see it here. Pollen Burst is great to antioxidize the body as well as de-stress, and it gives you lots of energy. Don't you see how much energy I have? I mean, I got so much energy I could do the running. Check it out. Hey. So yeah, Pollen Burst. You want to know more about the product? You can go to my website, www.mysoulpurpose2.com. And of course, on there you can also learn about different minerals, why we need them on a daily basis. You guys heard me say this before if you tuned into some of my previous shows, but it is important for us to have supplements and minerals and vitamins on a daily basis so that we can live a longer, healthier lifestyle. All right, so tonight our first guest we have is the last mime, Mr. Robert Hayes. I've known Robert for a number of years now. He's taught at some of the dance conferences that I've hosted in previous years, and he is one of the most sought after Christian mimes. He looks after or was influenced by famous mime artist Marcel Marceau. You might have heard of him. And Todd Farley, who was also a sought-after Christian mime artist. So watch a little bit of this clip of his mentor, should I say, Marcel Marceau. And the next person you're going to see is Mr. Robert Hayes, the last mime.
Marcel Marceau will now present his romantic rendition of the tango.
that life was nothing but an awful song. But now I know the meaning of true love by leaning on the everlasting arms. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. See, I was on the verge of breaking down. Sometimes a silence can seem so loud. There are miracles in life I must achieve, but first it's got to start inside of me. Oh, if I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there is nothing to it. I believe I can fly. Oh, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the Think sky. About it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly, yeah, yes. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. 'Cause I believe in me. Oh, if I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see myself running through that open door. I believe I can fly, yeah, yeah. I believe I can fly. With God's help, I can do all things. I know that He told me that all I have to do is mount up with wings as eagles, and I can run and not be weary. I can walk and never, 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 never faint. I can fly, yeah. Oh, yeah, yes. I can fly, yeah, yeah, yeah. If I just spread my wings, 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 I can
What happens when you laugh? Well, let's play along. A joke is told and she hears it. Polly, she thinks it's kind of funny. So it actually stimulates your limbic system and your hypothalamus. A lot of things happen in your body that are good. What's the first thing that happens? You start smiling. Do you know it takes a lot fewer muscles to smile than to frown? But it's not just your face that is exercised. Your abdominal muscles, your back muscles, your arms and your leg muscles, believe it or not, all get a workout when you start laughing. Your blood flow increases to all the tissues of your body. Your heart starts beating a little bit faster. And what's really interesting with laughter is that you're going to see here an increase in the antibodies going through your bloodstream. It actually can increase your immune system's function. And this is why Pauly talks about it's similar to exercising or doing other things you enjoy. This massive rush of endorphins that occurs when you laugh. Once that laughter is over, you can be in a relaxed state for the next 45 minutes or so and just let it out. And there's something special about that, especially an unexpected laugh.
Welcome back. Wasn't that a fabulous performance from Mr. Robert Hayes, man?
Yeah,
He is
great job.
Fabulous. Awesome. I just love to watch him. And don't worry, the mind can't talk now, but I'm definitely going to have him come back on the show. And if you want to get in touch with Robert, you can go to thelastmind@hotmail.com and email him. And you can reach out to him if you want him to come and perform or minister in your area. But we're going to continue on with this fabulous show, Dennis. Thank you for coming on.
My pleasure. Glad to be here.
This is the fabulous and wonderful and remarkable Dennis Aloya, who is also the host of Keeping It Real.
Tomorrow night,
Yes, tomorrow night at
7:15.
At 7:15.
This station.
Yes,
be
this
sure to
station.
watch.
Tune
That's
in.
Eastern time.
That is Eastern Standard Time, because we
Yeah.
know we have people in India. We thank you
Right.
for tuning in and
Right.
watching as well. And Beijing and Hong Kong and London. Yes, we see you also.
And soon to be Japan,
And
right?
soon to be Japan. Yes,
Right,
it is. So
right.
we just have followers all over the world.
Yeah.
And we understand that you're an international entertainer as well.
Well, yeah, I think that would be correct. I've gotten hits from all over the world. The Internet's an amazing thing. But before I diverge from a thought that I had, I'd like to share it with you. You know, I've been doing magic. That's what I do professionally for many, many years. And it's the first time I've ever followed a mime.
Really?
Yeah. And, you know, that's going to be a tough act to follow. And the man never said a word.
I'm trying to tell you. So you better say the right thing.
You know? He was great.
Man, he was fun.
I'm
He was
I'm
fabulous,
watching,
man.
and you know who I was thinking of? Michael Jackson. Remember those moves?
Yeah, well, that's
One-of-a-kind
part
moves?
of his background is ticking. What
That
the
reminded,
Go on,
yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
pass it
That
to you.
reminded me of
Pass
that.
it to you.
Yeah. So now I know where he got it from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hey, you never know who could be your influence, right?
That's right.
Like you influence me when it comes to comedy.
I do.
Yes, you
I
do.
make you laugh.
Yes, you do. That's why I have to watch your show so I can get, my fix, my laugh fix. Otherwise, I go into like a convulgence, I start
Yeah.
to convulge.
Gotta have
and
that
then
laugh fix.
it's not a good thing if I
Well,
start convulging. So.
I've been doing, magic and comedy is what I do.
I see. You've been doing it 35 years.
Yeah.
You've been
That's-
everywhere, New York, Las Vegas,
Everywhere,
around.
yeah.
And you even have corporate clients.
I do,
Such as
I do.
Starbucks and
Yep.
Anheuser-Busch. I don't know
Yep.
if we could say that. Well, this isn't really rated G, so
Yeah.
anyway, we could say that, right?
Yeah.
On this show.
I do a
Yeah.
lot of corporate events.
A lot
I
of
do
corporate.
private parties. I
Yes.
do people of all ages, and I make them
Exactly.
laugh. And what I do is an interactive type of show
Oh,
where the
wow.
people actually come up and watch me do. They actually help me do the magic.
Yeah, and everybody loves magic.
Oh,
Dennis.
it has universal appeal.
It is.
I did a show one time in a place in Chicago many years ago, and there was a lady and her friends there, and they were from Japan. Japanese people, did not speak English, and I did what I do, which is a very visual type art.
Exactly.
They responded absolutely in the right places at the right time. I had the laughter, I had the response for the amazement.
Wow, isn't that amazing?
So, it crosses all language
All
barriers
cultures.
and everything
Exactly,
else,
exactly.
Now, I had a good friend of mine that does a lot of close-up card magic. And when he was in Vietnam as a young soldier back in the 60s, 70s, I guess, when that war was going on, he actually went to one of the little villages there where the Vietnamese lived and started doing some magic with the people. And they really thought he was from outer space. They're kind of into voodoo stuff. And believe that stuff.
Oh my
you know?
goodness.
Uh,
Yeah, I think some people
yeah,
run into it
some
from outer
some
space,
cultures
too.
you got to be careful with, you know.
Yes, you're
But-
right. You don't want to offend anyone.
Exactly,
Yes,
exactly
yes,
right.
Yes.
But I did bring a couple of things with me
You did?
today.
Awesome.
You asked me to.
I
so-
did, and today's show is centered around mime and magic, but I wanted
Yeah.
to talk more about the health benefits of laughter because a
Oh.
lot of people don't know that
Absolutely.
there has a lot of benefits. It releases oxygen in the bloodstream to the tissues. It also helps to de-stress. Of course, if you're in certain situations in life, it helps liven up or lighten up
Right.
the mood. And then also, did you know that you can lose weight by laughing?
Well, I guess if you are laughing, it would be physically impossible to stuff your mouth with something.
That's true. That is true.
So I guess that's a weight loss secret I just uncovered.
And you can actually burn about 50 calories from laughing.
Yeah.
But of course, if you eat a piece of chocolate, then that just counteracts that. So
Yeah. Maybe that's why all the repeat shows I do have skinny people in the audience.
it could be. I mean, do you have a lot of large people?
Yeah,
in the
like that one
audience?
off camera.
Bum.
No, I love to laugh. You know, that's what I bring to my
Yes.
shows, and I really.
Exactly.
It's an old saying, laughter's the best medicine. I truly believe that.
It is.
And I told you earlier that there was a fellow that passed away in New York yesterday who was 113 years old. True story.
Yes.
They interviewed him last year about his longevity secret, and he said a couple of things: no booze, no drugs, and lots of laughter.
Yes.
Laughter kept him young, and laughter is a healthy tonic.
It is.
No question about it.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But it's
I
you
have-
got to be laughing with somebody, not at somebody.
Exactly.
Big
There is a big difference because we have enough negativity in the
Right.
world. Matter of fact, there was a study that showed that people that laughed the most or were watching comedy, their blood pressure actually increased, but it was a good increase. But people that watched drama, their blood flow was more constricted, so they were more tense.
That's interesting.
Drama and suspense. So
Yeah.
I guess I need to cut down on my Criminal Minds and CSI stuff.
Yeah,
No, but-
yeah. My wife loves to watch dramas on TV, and I'm like, too much drama for me. I'm going to go in the other room and watch a laugh track or
You
something.
sound like my
you
husband.
know?
He watches SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
How young is your husband?
I'm not going to go there.
He's young at heart,
Yes,
obviously.
definitely. I mean, after a couple of episodes of SpongeBob, I'm
Right.
gonna have to defer to the other room and watch some more adult
I
program.
got you.
So what you got tonight? What
Oh,
you
I
gonna
got
show me?
I got a couple of things here.
Okay.
Do you like candy?
Well, see, I just talked about how laughter helps you lose weight. I'm trying to
Right.
burn some calories
I
right now,
understand.
Dennis. You messing me up.
I understand.
But what kind of candy?
Well, let me show you. I'll start with a little copper tube that now is empty. I had a piece of candy in there from earlier, but I want you to check that out. Make sure that it is in fact empty. Turn it over so the audience can see
Can y'all
there's
see that? Y'all
nothing
see
in
that?
there. Copper tube, and I have a top. I have a top for the copper tube,
Let's
right?
see. There's a top. Nothing in
Now,
there.
I brought a pack of Lifesaver candy.
Oh, you did? Thank you. You were so
No. You're losing weight, remember?
sweet. You're wrong.
You've checked out the tube.
Yes,
The
I
tube
did.
is empty,
Yes, I
without a
did.
doubt. The Lifesaver candy I'm going to place inside of the empty tube. I'm going to place the top on top of the tube. Now the object, of course, is for me and you to make the Lifesaver candy disappear from the tube
Okay.
live while our audience watches this happen.
Oh, wow.
The secret to making this happen, everybody, is on the count of 3. My lovely assistant will repeat the magic word, which is poof.
Not abracadabra?
Like no. Poof is more like poof. It's gone.
Okay.
I'll even help you.
All
On the
right.
count of 3, are you ready to poof?
I'm
We're
ready
gonna
to
poof together.
Just don't poop.
Here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
And poof.
Poof. It's gone. Candy's really gone.
No way.
Yes, it is. But it did leave behind the colors.
What?
Other than that,
Wow.
candy is gone.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
That is so cool.
Yeah. Would you like to know how I did that?
No.
Come on, ask me. Sure you would.
Take the fun out of it. Is
Well,
it an illusion?
No,
Go
it'd be
ahead.
more fun if I tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
What? Tell you what. How did I do it?
Yes.
Perfectly.
Yes, you did.
Okay, that's my answer. I You get one person a show to fall for
Oh
that.
my goodness! You
I'll
know what?
drink to
I think
that.
I fell for that one last time.
Yes,
I mean,
you did.
Now,
You're what we
I'm
call
bad.
in the industry easy.
Oh no! Oh, what kind of industry is that?
Okay, wait a minute here.
What be
Moving
too
right
easy?
along.
Oh, let's keep it G.
How about a
Let's
card
keep it
trick?
G.
All different, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, they really are all different. Do you have a
From
favorite?
what I see,
They are. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite card?
I like hearts.
You like hearts?
Unless I'm playing spades, it just depends on the game. If I'm playing
Okay.
hearts, if I'm playing
You'll get a
spades,
heart or a spade. How's that?
Okay.
I'm going to go through the deck, pulling the cards out,
Mm-hmm.
and I want you to say stop at any point.
All right.
All right, and then I'll hold the deck up, and everybody will see the card you stopped at.
Okay.
You ready?
All right.
Here we go.
Stop.
Got your card?
Mm-hmm.
Audience, can you see the card all right? I'm going to try to keep my hands in full view while I do this.
All right.
Now, don't tell me your card,
Okay.
but audience and my lovely hostess, I'm going to go through the pack and select 4 cards.
Okay.
I'll show you each card individually, and I'll name each card, okay?
All right.
Okay, I'll peel off 4 cards. Now, the first card is the 2 of spades. Everybody see that? 2 of spades? Okay. The second card is a 6 of diamonds. Everybody see the 6 of diamonds? The third card is a jack of hearts. Everybody see the jack of hearts?
Yes.
And the fourth and last card is the 3 of hearts.
Yes.
All right? So I have showed you 4 different cards. I'm going to keep my hands in plain view here.
Okay.
Now the question becomes, Dawn, is your card one of the 4 cards I showed you?
Yes.
It is. I'm going to take out the card I think is yours out of this pack of 4.
Okay.
The hard way, invisibly.
You're gonna close your eyes.
No. And I'm going to toss it, I'm going to wind up, and I'm going to toss
Oh,
the card away. Name your card.
it was the 2 of spades.
The 2 of spades.
Yes.
Now I'm left with a 3 of hearts,
Where'd the card go?
a jack of hearts, and a 6 of diamonds. The 2 of spades is nowhere to be found.
You're right.
But you did see me toss the 2 of spades away.
I did.
Any idea where it went to?
No, I couldn't see it.
Down your top.
I
But it
thought we
didn't
were
stop
keeping
there.
this
It jumped
rated-
right out again.
Rated G.
I always make him nervous with that move. No, but it jumped right out again very quickly. Now, Dawn, my hands have been in plain view, right?
Yes.
I want you to take your hand, reach in my top shirt pocket. I've got my business card holder in there.
No. Yes.
Open the business card holder. Is there a card in the business card holder?
Look at that.
Take the card out. The 2 of spades.
How the heck did you do that?
Perfectly.
I keep falling for it, people.
Unbelievable.
Wow, that was awesome.
Wasn't that good?
That was great.
Fantastic. Now, folks, if you want to order that trick, call me at 1-800, go for it. And I'll sell it to you at a discounted rate.
Oh my goodness, that was a good one.
was too
that
good,
That
right?
was too good.
Yeah.
Too good to be true.
That's one of my closers, actually, for my close-up show. I do a stand-up show, which is, you know, kind of a stage-type show with magic and comedy, and then I also do a walk-around or table-type show. And that's the one that I usually close my show with.
Now, Dennis, what inspired you to begin doing magic and comedy? And of course, you've been doing it for a number of years, but I know you have a lot of people out there just trying to do a lot of different things as far as entertainment goes. And
So what inspired me to do
what
it?
inspired you?
A 30-year prison sentence. I had a lot of time on my hands. No, I'm kidding. I've never been to prison.
I need to start doing background checks on my guests.
No, actually, my best friend, who is not with us any longer, he had done magic since he was like 10 years old. And when we were young guys with young kids, there was another recession way back in the 70s, and it was pretty severe, and we couldn't find a job. So he suggested buying a bar in the suburb of Chicago where we lived, and he would teach me magic, and I would be a magician / bartender. And that's what we
Wow.
did.
So in between pouring drinks, you were doing
Yeah,
tricks.
yeah, to bring people in, and
Okay.
it got to be very, very successful.
Okay. Wow.
We had a lot of celebrities, like Chicago Bears football players would come in pretty regularly, and some other celebrities locally.
Okay.
And you ever see Parade Magazine in your Sunday issue of the newspaper?
Yes.
We were in Parade Magazine one
Oh,
time.
wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it got to be a very interesting, fun-loving place, and we had a lot of gimmicks in the place. It was just too many to describe. I'd need a new show or a whole show to tell you all
Just-
the gimmicks that was in the bar, but they were all very, very funny.
Yes.
And it was called Mr. C's Magic Lounge, and that was my start. And I just kept up with it. I got out of that bar business after about 3 years, went on to other things, and kept doing the magic, and started doing some corporate things out of town, and it just grew from there. And
Wow.
thousands of shows later,
Yes.
and about 35 years later, here I am.
Exactly.
You know.
And now you've even taken your magic to a whole nother level, because now you are doing internet entertainment. So with your show.
Right.
And so how has that changed your life? Because I know a lot of times we go into new ventures, like even me with Remarkable Essence, and it's fun, but how has it helped you to grow?
Because
As
I
far as-
met more people that I never would have met otherwise. You, for instance.
Exactly.
And, you know, everybody, Al back here, you know, fabulous guy. Al, I know you paid me to say that, but you really are.
It was cheap. So.
It was cheap. No, I mean, you know, I mean, meet other people from other walks of life. When
That's
you're
true.
entertaining or when you're interviewing people,
Exactly.
you just never know what their story is.
That is true.
And I think we can learn from everybody's story.
Yes.
And I truly believe every human being has a talent. You just have to find out what it is.
That is true.
You
That is
know.
so true.
And everybody's got a gift from God, one way or the other. And I just believe that if people focus more on what they can do instead of what they cannot do,
That's right.
be a more successful world.
That's true. And the thing is, if you bring that laughter into it,
Yeah.
then it helps it make it a whole lot better.
Keep
and that's a gift that
positive.
everybody has.
Keep
yeah.
positive.
Keep positive.
Keep it
things.
real.
Keep it real.
Yeah.
And that's what we're all about.
Exactly.
That's why we get along.
I know it.
We even have the same birthday, people. I mean, that's
Isn't
how
it unbelievable?
connected that we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. March the 3rd.
March 3rd.
We're only, what, 70 years apart?
That's about it.
I'm another generation.
Well,
Oh,
I
well.
know that I'm going to keep laughing so that I can stay healthy.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
know, and I hope that more people will hopefully take heed, watch the show, and look at the positive things
absolutely.
in their life.
Absolutely.
And
Count your blessing.
count your blessings.
Every day should
Every
be
day.
Thanksgiving, especially if you could wake up and fog up the mirror in the morning.
That's,
That's my motto. You know,
That
I
is
gotta tell you a quick story about your product that you briefly showed. It's called
pollen burst.
Pollen Burst.
Yes.
It's a high energy drink.
Yes, it
Folks,
is.
if you want to see what Pollen Burst can do for you, go to AmericanHeartsRadio.com and go to the Professor Gravitron Science Fiction Show. Professor Gravitron, remember that name. He was the man that tried this out, and he has got so much energy, you would not freaking believe it.
Yes.
So check it out. Do yourselves a favor.
Check
It's
it out.
Good stuff.
It is good stuff.
It's not only good, it's great stuff.
It's great stuff.
That's how you
It's
sell that
It's
stuff.
better than all that monster drink, sugary stuff that get you high and then you got to crash.
Right.
Yeah, exactly,
Well,
so.
listen, I'll tell you what, 30 minutes goes like that, doesn't it?
Man, I tell you, it
What,
does.
what do you got going on for next month at this time?
Well, I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I'm just kidding. We actually have an expert in skincare coming on
Okay,
board,
very
and
good.
so we'll be in high mid-season of summer, and everybody's
Yeah.
out trying to get their tan. You see, I've been working on
Oh, I
mine.
thought you were going to tell me how to get rid of my wrinkles.
No, well, we probably can work on that.
Well,
Some lard. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, some lard. There you go.
I think that's what y'all used back in the day. They use that for everything.
They do.
In the
They
hair,
do.
fry some chicken.
Yeah, fry some chicken.
Put it on
That's
the
right.
skin.
That's right. Yeah, lard was like for everything.
It was.
Yeah, it was universal.
It was.
Yeah,
Yeah. Look that up. Y'all go to Wikipedia and look up lard.
LARD.
Yes.
You know, I got an idea. I think the mime needs an interpreter. Is that job available?
Yeah.
To become a mime interpreter?
Yeah, let's
that
bring
kind of
him on
appeals.
up.
That kind of appeals to me.
I think so.
You want to bring him back?
Yeah, let's bring him back.
Okay.
If you could interpret a mime, then I
Yeah.
think this would be the first live mime interpreting
Mime interpretation
segment.
ever.
That's showing love right there. That's showing love. I can interpret that.
You can interpret that.
Yes, I can interpret that.
That's pretty good.
Oh, man.
You did a great job. He's staying in character. He won't answer me. Now that's the mark of a professional.
Yes. I told her we didn't want to break the international mime laws, so
There you go.
we will have the mime come back when he can speak.
Okay.
All right?
Bye.
Bye. Well, we'll see you next time for
All right.
Remarkable Essence. Thank you for tuning in this evening, and you guys have a great one.